Hello everybody. Today we will learn about the parts of speech. What do you mean by parts of speech? Whenever we are speaking in English or writing in English, we are using some sentences and every sentence having some words. Words are classified into different kinds or group called parts of speech according to their use and function in a sentence. Remember, except A and D, whatever words are there in a sentence, all will come under parts of speech. How many parts of speech we are having? 8. What are they? Noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction, interjection. Let's learn about the noun. What is noun? A noun is a word used as the name of a person, animal, place or thing or emotion also. Here as a thumbnail I told, today we will discard all the wrong concept. Nowadays we have heard people are saying noun is a naming word in a short way. But we should not say that one. Whatever word we are using, all are naming word only. Each and every language we have decided that particular action, particular person, particular thing, we will give at a name. That's why language are forming. Look at here. First action, what the girl is doing. In English we say it is reading. We have gave name to this action, reading. That's why we know. So this is a name of an action. Next action, look at. We know this action name is writing. So naming word, all the words. We should not say noun is only naming word. Whatever words are there in a language, all are naming word. And that's how languages are forming. So when you will say what is noun, say properly, a noun is a word used as the name of a person, animal, place or thing, even emotion also, like love, honesty, kindness, all are noun only. Look at here one example. Mona cuts the apple with a new knife. In this sentence, we are having first noun Mona, it's the name of a person. Apple, it's the name of an fruit. Knife, it's the name of an object. So 3 nouns we are having. Once again, a noun is a word used as the name of a person, animal, place or thing. Even emotion. Now pronoun. What is pronoun? To avoid the repetition of a noun in a sentence or a set of sentences, we may use a word called pronoun. Like previous sentence I told, Mona cuts the apple with a new knife. If I want to give you more information about Mona, and if I am telling Mona is a good girl, Mona has 2 umbrella, Mona is going to school, so many times I am repeating the word Mona. So to avoid the repetition, if I use one word, she, that she become pronoun. Look at here. The pronoun is a word that we use instead of a noun to avoid the repetition particularly. Look at the example. Mona cuts the apple with a new knife. Here we know that the word Mona, noun, and knife also noun. For both the words I can use particular pronoun. For Mona I can use she, for knife I can use it. Look at here. If I say she does not like it, in this word she, this is pronoun I am using for Mona, this noun. And next it, this pronoun I am using for cut the apple with a new knife. Such a long sentence. I am expressing this one with the simple word it. So pronoun not only helping us to avoid the repetition, it is saving our time and energy. So what is pronoun? The pronoun is a word that we use instead of noun, and it helps to avoid the repetition. It saves our time also. Next, adjective. An adjective is a word that qualifies or adds something to the meaning of a noun. Whenever we are saying any noun or pronoun, not only noun, even pronoun also, to give more prominent information, proper information about the noun or pronoun, you can use adjective. Look at here. Previous sentence was Mona cuts the apple with a new knife. Look at this example. Beautiful Mona. So before Mona, before noun, I have used one word, that is beautiful. I am giving more information about Mona. She is not ugly, she is not lazy. I could have used lazy Mona, ugly Mona, inactive Mona, active Mona. So whatever adjective I will use, that kind of meaning will come. That is information about the noun. So beautiful Mona cuts the apple. Previous sentence I told. Now I am telling red apple. So prominent. One proper information I am giving you about the apple. Not green. Red apple she is cutting. With a new knife. That knife is not old, not blunt, not sharp. This is new knife. It can be anything, but it is new knife. So about knife, I am giving you another information. So what is adjective? An adjective is a word that qualifies or adds something to the meaning of a noun or pronoun. If I say he is a beautiful boy, or she is a beautiful girl. So about the pronoun I am giving you more information. He is honest. This honest word is information, extra information about he. I hope you understood this one. Next, verb. A verb is an action word. It is used to tell or assert something about some person or thing. Here, as a thumbnail, as I told, we will discuss wrong concept. Here, one very famous wrong concept is there, that a verb is an action word. If you give full stop here, if you say that verb is an only action word, then the sentence, I am a teacher, he is a boy, she is a girl. These three sentences not having any action word. I am a teacher. In this sentence, we are not having any action word. Is it not a sentence? It is a sentence. So, verb is not only action word. It is used to tell or assert something about person or things. Like, look at here. Mona cuts the apple with a new knife. I am telling one action here. So, in this sentence, our verb is an action word. Look at the next example. Mona is a girl. In this sentence, we are not having any action word. We are having is. That is helping verb. So, verb is not only an action word. It is used to tell or assert something about some person or thing. Next, we are having adverb. Like adjective gives us more information, extra information about the noun or pronoun. Adverb does the same. Look at here. An adverb is a word that qualifies a verb, an adjective, another adverb or preposition. Look at here, first sentence. He runs fast. In this sentence, he pronoun, runs verb, fast, this word, giving extra information about the run. How he runs? He runs fast. I would have said he runs slowly. So, slowly will be adverb. I am giving extra information about the run. This word qualifying the verb. Next sentence, look at. She is quite an intelligent girl. In this sentence, she pronoun is helping verb. Look at quite, you leave for now. Intelligent adjective, girl noun. Quite, this word is qualifying intelligent, mean adjective. So this one also adverb. Next sentence, she can run very fast. Here already we have learned she pronoun, can auxiliary verb, run verb. Fast already we know it is adverb. Very, this word is giving more information, extra information about the quality of the fast. Very fast. So this is adverb and it is qualifying another adverb. First adverb is fast and that adverb very. This word is qualifying. So adverb can qualify another adverb. Qualify means it can describe. It can give more information. Okay, that's the meaning of qualify. Next example. The sheep is shelled right round the corner. In this sentence, the leave, as I told, a and the. These are not going to come under parts of speech. So sheep noun is auxiliary verb, shelled verb. Leave this right word. Round, this is preposition. Here right round the corner. This right word is qualifying round word and round is preposition. So here the word qualifying the word preposition. This is also adverb. So an adverb is a word that qualifies a verb, an adjective, another adverb or preposition also. So what is preposition? A preposition denotes the position that one person or thing occupies in relation to the other. If I say, look at the example, Mona cuts the apple, a new knife. I didn't use with now. Simply, Mona cuts the apple, a new knife. No meanings are coming. We need some word to bring the meaning of the sentence. But if I say Mona cuts the apple with a new knife, so it is showing one relation to the sentence and the action. Look at the next example. The apple is on the table. Where the noun is. Noun here in this sentence, apple. Where the apple is on the table. So it is telling the position. So the word what is showing the position of noun or pronoun, or it says the relation to the other. That is called preposition. Now look at, we are having so many preposition. Later we will discuss. Conjunction. What is conjunction? A word that is used to join words or phrases or sentences is called a conjunction. See, Mona and Piku cut the apple with a new knife. Here I have joined two names. But if I say, and I am not giving, if I am saying Mona Piku cut the apple with a new knife. Like previous one, this also having no meaning. Mona Piku cut the apple with new knife. But if I say Mona and Piku, you will understand the situation. Mona and Piku cut the apple with a new knife. Next one. They must work hard or they will fail. If I am not using this word or, there will be no particular meaning. If I say they must work hard, they will fail. If I am not using this word or, proper meaning is not coming. No relation is coming. So one conjunction is needed to make the sentence proper one. So conjunction, what is this? A word that is used to join words or phrases or sentences. In this both the sentence, first sentence we are having and, second sentence we are having or. These are conjunction. Now interjection. A word or phrase used in exclamation. Already we have learned exclamatory sentence. So the word or phrase used in exclamation, it mainly expresses feeling rather than meaning. But it's not like that. It expresses a proper meaning according to our tone, according to our stress. We get the meaning. Look at the example here. One girl is cutting apple with new knife, and maybe her mother or any auntie has seen that one. And look at this, the expression, oh, Mona cuts the apple with a new knife. Now where I will give the stress, that kind of meaning will come. If I say, oh, Mona cuts the apple with a new knife. If I am giving stress on Mona, it will show the meaning that maybe Mona doesn't like to do any work, but today she is cutting the apple. It's a big thing. Now next time, if I give stress on apple, oh, Mona cuts the apple with a new knife. It means maybe Mona doesn't like apple, but today she is sitting with an apple. So it's a big deal. Next, if I give stress on the end, like, oh, Mona cuts the apple with a new knife. So it's a very dangerous thing. Somebody is cutting apple and like a small girl with a new knife. So where you will give the stress, that kind of meaning will come, and maximum time it needs this word. Oh, see, I have given some words here. These are called sentence tags, small. We use to express our feeling, maybe happiness or sadness or a surprise, anything. When we use this one, we make our sentence exclamatory, and these small tags are called interjection. So maximum time to make the sentence exclamatory, we use these interjection parts of speech. Look at here. Ow, ouch, boo, yuck, gosh, yippee, cheers, oh, oh no, oops. These are the words we use as interjection to make the sentence exclamatory. Now we have learned all the parts of speech. So let's see how it's work. As I told, in a sentence, except A and D, all the words will come under parts of speech. Look at here, first example here. Mona cuts the apple with a new knife. Already we came to know Mona noun, cuts verb. I told the will not come under any parts of speech. No, next apple noun, with is preposition. A also will not come under any parts of speech. These are article. We will learn later. A and D. These are article. So new, adjective, knife, noun. Do the next one. Pause video for some time. Find out and then listen my answer. C, pronoun, speaks, verb, loudly. This word is qualifying the word verb. How she speaks? She speaks loudly. So loudly, adverb. Last one. Ah, I dropped my umbrella again. Ah, you can see this word is interjection. I, pronoun, dropped, it is verb. We know sentence subject verb agreement, after subject verb will come. So now here I, pronoun, that is subject, dropped, verb, my, this is pronoun. Next, umbrella, noun, again, adverb. So how I am dropping again. One time maybe already I dropped that one. Now again I have dropped. So this verb, this again word qualifying dropped verb. That's why it is adverb. I hope you understood this one. Thank you.